Oh, it's been raining all night. It's going to be fun to pack this tent up. Hello everyone, I'm at Best Kept Secret Festival near Tilburg in the Netherlands, and it's day 3, or really it's day 4 because I'm packing up and I'm filming this the day after. For the purpose of this video, it's day 3. I got no sleep last night because of louty, obnoxious Brits abroad. Danny fucking Dyer! No, shut the fuck up. Anyway, I digress. So, I woke up quite early, comparatively, to see Johnny Greenwood, who was playing compositions from There Will Be Blood, and also he surprised everyone by playing Love from Under the Skin by Milky Way, and it was absolutely beautiful. I was just expecting him to play his own work, but no, he was playing Steve Reich as well, which was a nice touch, and it set a nice start to the day. It was really enjoyable. I don't know if you'd ever get a chance to see Johnny Greenwood live, but if you do, go. I mean, he was playing with the London Contemporary Orchestra, so I don't think that's going to happen very often. I think this was kind of a one-off thing, but it was really lovely to see film music being performed live, and I'd encourage everyone to go and see film music being performed live. Then I went back to the tent because there was nothing to do and no one to see really, so I went back to the camp to charge my laptop, and I had a few beers. I'm just charging my laptop, I'll have a few beers. I wanted to see Mew, but I arrived too late, so yeah. That's our first aid kit. Really joyful country folk. Very fun to hear. They're really great on stage. They had a great stage presence, and their songs were great. They were talking about being nominated for the Polaris Music Prize 3 times and had to perform in front of someone for it. I don't really know why they had to do that, but they had to, apparently. First time was Patti Smith, the second time was Paul Simon, and the third time was Emmylou Harris, who obviously they owe quite a big debt to in regards to their style, which completely uses country to such a huge extent. Is country big in Sweden? It must be, because they sounded like they came from Tennessee. And then they covered War Pigs by Black Sabbath, which was really brilliant to hear and really out of context, but it really worked. It sounded amazing. Yeah!
Begging mercy for their sin. Satan laughing spreads his wings. Oh, Lord, yeah.
And apparently the drummer's from Edinburgh, so that's cool. So after that, I went to go to stage 3 for the first time the whole weekend, which is probably really terrible, to see Kate Tempest. For people who aren't in the know, Kate Tempest is a published poet and playwright, and she also does kind of hip-hop music on the side. And her debut album, which was released a few years ago, is essentially a musical variant of a play that she had written. So it's essentially a concept album. And she came on, and her energy was just absolutely out of this world. She really got the crowd going, and her flow was amazing. She's one of my favourite new artists, along with Morn, and I can really see big things for her because she's really got her signature sound, and she's brilliant. It was the best concert I've ever seen in my life. Her spoken word passages were so beautiful and on point, and really they spoke a lot to me, and she's really full of wisdom.
It's true if you believe it. The world is the world, but it's all how you see it. So one man's flash of lightning ripping through the air is another's passing glare. It's hardly there.
And if you get a chance to see her live, which is probably not very likely, please try and seek out a Kate Tempest concert because it's really worth going to, trust me. So then afterwards I went to see Future Islands, who I'd seen before at Primavera Sound, and they set the stage afire. They were brilliant as always. I mean, they're just a great band. I mean, Sam Herring, the frontman, remains one of the best live performers around at the moment. Future Islands, obviously synth pop band, kind of elements of soul music, particularly in the vocal style. But when they play live, Sam Herring often introduces death growls. And retching. For someone who is a fan of the band and has never seen them live and has never witnessed a live performance of the band, they would probably be very, very surprised by this, because it doesn't appear in any of their records, which it should do because it works so well. But either way, they're a really original live band and they have their own sound. They have a brilliant frontman and he's the glue that holds them together. And his emotions when he performs, and his dancing as well. He's a brilliant, brilliant dancer and a very expressive performer. Just how you hang off every word that he says. It's really beautiful. They're truly an exceptional force in the live music scene. Go see Future Islands, they're amazing. They're really amazing. And afterwards he ran up along the fence partition that partitions this lake and the festival site, and he jumped over and you could see him on the cameras on the screen, the display screen, kind of running along the bank like he had just escaped from a prison or something. It was really funny. So then I had a bit of a while to wait, and it was a choice between Ariel Pink and Royal Blood. And really, given the fact that I find Royal Blood to be not very interesting, there was only one logical choice to make. So I went to see Ariel Pink, and I went there while they were doing a sound check, which is something that I've never seen before. It was really interesting. It gave me a good insight into how the band works. And it was just really great to see Ariel just doing his thing, just being Ariel. He's temperamental at best. And then the keyboard player came on wearing a satin skirt and fishnet stockings. And then the drummer came on wearing this big cowboy hat, a bikini, and, you know, swimsuit pants. And, it was joyous, it really was. The band's playing was absolutely meticulous. I mean, they really, really put on a good live show. And it was at this point in the day that this day, Sunday, but I'm recording this on Monday, but for the purposes of the video, it's Sunday. This was the best day of the festival, because every act I'd seen thus far had been exceptional. Yeah, it was the best day until I went to see Alt J. Now, I was looking forward to seeing Alt J, as I like a few of their songs. But this was the group that kept Sunday from being the best day of the weekend. In short, they were dog shit. As I watched their turgid compound of clinical delivery and every song forming together as if it were the same song in a hideous display of just crap. Why are they headlining? I mean, as much as I feel indifferent to Royal Blood, they would certainly be more worthy headliners. I mean, surely. Also, why the fuck were they given 15 more minutes of stage time than Noel fucking Gallagher? To me, that's... It was so boring. It was like watching paint dry as someone kept reapplying a new lick to stop it drying on its own. It just kept going on and on and on and on. It was just crap. So then I went to see someone who wasn't Alt J, because they fucking spoilt my mood. I mean, I'm not going to talk about Alt J anymore. I just won't. So I headed over to stage 5 because it was the only stage that had something on other than Alt J. I swore that I wouldn't mention them again. Oh, God. Also, stage 5 never failed to deliver. I've never seen a single disappointing act on stage 5. So let's head over to stage 5. And I saw Deacon, who I'd never heard of before. It was kind of really good electronic sound manipulation with a drum kit. It was exactly what I needed to alleviate the mind paralysis that I endured watching Alt fucking J. And it was not only 3 minutes into the set until he left the stage. I was left again with no one to see. So I headed over to stage 4 to listen to a DJ set and kill some time, really. then afterwards I called my dad to wish him a happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, Dad, even though it's not really Father's Day anymore, and this is being uploaded on a Wednesday, so I don't even know why I'm saying this. Why am I saying this? Well, either way, every day's a Father's Day with me. It's not true. So I went to see Evian Christ, but I was waiting 10 minutes and he hadn't shown up yet. So I just left because I was getting bored of waiting. I mean, there was nothing to do, there's nothing to see but DJ sets. Even the chip van was having a DJ set, and they'd got their own little following and audience surrounding them dancing. And then as I was about to leave, I saw on stage 3 that there was someone playing. It was like kind of traditional African music mixed with electronic music, and they were exceptional. I mean, really got the crowd going. They filled the tent and then some. They were great, and again, they left shortly after I got there. I really need to prioritise my timing. So that was it, and now I'm going to pack up my tent. My next video is going to be from ATP Iceland in Keflavik. So yeah, that'll be up in 2 weeks or so. It's been fun, but I got to skedaddle, so bye.